first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive.
They'll be led out by a man who needs no introduction. One of the most exciting players in all of sports. Now in his 6th season out of Texas A&M, Patrick Mahomes.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
He got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. It obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, but I love was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 14 carries, 70 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He finds Corey Davis. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Give to Cook out of the gun. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Carter. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Back to the ground, Cook.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Isaiah Spiller. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Spiller.
He's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Isaiah Spiller
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown. But you don't feel like a knockout is there. They keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when a knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st.
That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Back to throw here.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got the connection here to Bourne.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Levante David.
And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for.
And a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Now a pass caught by Zay Jones.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And a throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
And they're going to get this down inside the
20. Again, he'll drop to throw.
On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. It'll be a handoff to Pollard.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and
goal. Pollard will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith.
And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mahomes to throw once more.
He'll get that one to Carter, complete.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. yards, a big pickup there on third down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mahomes. That's brought in by Davis over the middle.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes finding Carter on the slant. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And this is caught at the 8.
And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They've moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Cook.
No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Cook. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook.
From the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need to score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating and it allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, there's a bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
Back deep, Marquez Callaway.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is brought in at the 21. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
In 2021, Corey Davis made the move from the Tennessee Titans to the New York Jets. But injuries limited to only 9 games. When healthy, though, he had begun to show the promise that made him a top 5 pick by the Titans. A promising rep there, getting a first down.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Dalvin Cook now catches on back-to-back plays. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carter. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cortland Sutton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on him. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Bills who lead that one late in the second quarter. Russell Wilson, 4 touchdown passes. Let's stay in the AFC East and head across the state to see what the Jets are doing at MetLife Stadium. And right now they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. A couple of touchdown strikes there from Justin Fields. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville, see what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. Jared Goff has a touchdown pass. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Falcons. And not much went right in those first 2 quarters. You can see the numbers on the ground there. Not a whole lot to write home about so far. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. from the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Back to throw again. That's caught over the middle by Hurst.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. A little juke, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And award that sack to Boogie Basham.
Basham has been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Not getting much yardage out of it. And now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. On the draw, it's Pollard. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City, and they are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw.
And that one complete to Stephon Sullivan.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Goes right back to Smith again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He'll find the tight end, Sullivan, complete.
Holding. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. On play action, it's Mahomes. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 39, Mahomes setting up the screen for Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the 1st by a few yards. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Where they were on the field, kind of no man's land. Do you like the call?
I love the call. Almost had to go for it there, right, because of what you just described. Too far for the field goal, too short for the punt. You might punt in the end zone and just give him good field position anyway. Let's go for it. Plus, they were moving the ball. They had confidence that they could pick up this last bit of real estate.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Mahomes going to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. I heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is up to 18 now. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told.
And it was Jonnu Smith, the big tight end, who capped the drive with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man is Kendrick Bourne.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
A slant to Jones. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is taken in by Hurst.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now a give here to Pollard. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Forced out to his left.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Now back to throw. Jones has it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Smith catches left side. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish. Just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Buccaneers, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.
Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace spoon going, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style.